My name is Beston. I live in Cape Town. Also, I do delivery. Interbet helped me to realize my dreams. Now I have my own delivery vehicle and I'm able to do the removal in and around Cape Town.
Having a look at the 8th race on the card, Hollywoodbets a bright future MR88 handicap, another competitive event over the 1200 meter trip down the lane at Hollywoodbets Scottsville. It's the last race on the card and there's quite a bit of form to work with in this lineup. But before Warren and myself give you our thoughts and selections in this race, we have a rerun for you. Putin's Promise when winning, and he did win last time out on the 14th of August, and a gutsy performance from this individual, and an interview with Garrett Van Zyl and Peter Muscat.
Joshua Hot Snake. 300 metres to go now, and Putin's Promise still leads at Trafalgar Square. Sir Pom, Bots on the inside, and then Two of Us coming out of the 200. Putin's Promise, Two of Us, Sir Pom on the outside, but Putin's Promise still goes, and it's Putin's Promise, not for the catching, will win. Second will go to Two of Us, third place to Sir Pom. Cavalieri and Bots involved for fourth.
Yeah, I hope his power's been easy horse to train. Having said that, he hasn't been jumping on terms, so that's been our issue, to get him to jump on terms. And he's jumped like a star. He had summer fault. We had to pass him on a race day at Greyville. We did that on the poly, and yeah, he jumped really fast that day. Having said that, it wasn't a race, and we've got to see how he goes in the race. But his work is good, and if he jumps on terms, I think he can return to his better form. Yeah, we're hoping to just cross that hurdle with him. And then obviously Prince Kresh in the same race. It looks like he's looking for the 1200, and I'm hoping I've missed a trick in not having gone 1200 sooner. If he goes the distance, I think he'll be quite a major factor there. His work is good, he's in a good space, he's as honest as the day is long. So yeah, I'm hoping Prince Kresh appreciates the 1200, which it looks like he will do. And he also does like the straight. Claim 4 will obviously help his cause. I think he might be a big runner there.
He's probably going to need his first run back. It's over a trip probably short of his best as well. But I expect an encouraging return from him.
Well, Warren, I must admit to you, I did write off Prince Kresh when having a look at this field, because his form is a lot better down the lane over the 1,000 meter trip. But a bit of confidence there from Garrett about Prince Kresh, and we thank Garrett for that. 4 kgs off the back here, and he's expecting a big performance.
That's why we do the interviews, that's why we do the groundwork for the punters and for the viewers. Yes, like you, had not written off Prince Kresh, but thought others had bigger chances. But Prince Kresh, most certainly, with that kind of confidence and with that feedback, you've got to put him into absolutely everything. But you can make a case for a lot of these horses. Wendy Whitehead stable's in good form. She's got Lord Wiley, who's winning and winning well. Hooves of Troy knocking at the door. 1,199 days now. He needs to finish testing our patience now. This horse, Hooves of Troy, he's really earning, and he's earning money along the way, but he needs to get into the winners' enclosure, and it could quite be on Sunday. Frontline Fighter won well last time, comes from Gauteng. Putin's Promise is going for the hat-trick. African Skyline, you like a bit of. So it's a competitive race to bring proceedings to close on Sunday.
It certainly is it's a strong race, and I think this form line could certainly be one to follow. I like a bit of number 6, African Skyline. Now, he won a nice race last time out, beating Ideal Act over 1200. It was his first run after a rest, and for me, I think if he just reproduces a run to Mr. Master Starter, which he did in his penultimate, if he reproduces a run like that, I think he'll win this race. Because, to be quite frank, I think Mr. Master Starter will put this field to sleep over 1,200 meters. He's a well above average sort from the Dean Caname yard, and he's got tons of ability, does Mr. Master Starter. So, African Skyline, that's going to be my top selection and one to watch out for. I thought he'd possibly be a lot shorter in the market than the price that he is at around 6 to 1, but he certainly does offer you some decent value. Passage of Power, course and distance suited, in some good form, slightly better off at the weight with Lord Wiley on their last start, so Passage of Power is another one that has to be respected. And as Warren touched on, number 8, Hooves of Troy, Putin's Promise, Frontline Fighter, and Lord Wiley, all horses that have to be included into your bets. But for me, I'm in the camp of number 6, African Skyline.
It's good fun. Days like these are great. You get the whole industry together, and to have, companies and corporations like Interbet and Cape Racing who are so generous with sort of time and energy into making a day like this possible is it's fantastic for everyone.